Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video, and as you can see I am working on a single page layout that is 6 by 12. I only have one photo here, it's a 5 by 7. It is from Al Capone's cell at Eastern State Penitentiary in Philly. So this will be the only photo on the layout. The only other thing I've picked out is this little piece of ephemera here, because it definitely was off the beaten track. You wouldn't expect a prison cell to look like that, but you know, Al Capone, he had money and influence, so I guess you get what you want then. So I have all that. I'm not using this paper. This just happens to be the background from a previous layout that I did, but I am thinking I sort of want like a sagey green background color, because if you look at the pattern in the carpet, it's in there. It's either that or maybe like a burgundy, because there is this dark red in the carpet as well. So I'm going to go into my stash of paper and see what I find. Well, when I went into my paper, I'm actually surprised to find that I have a disturbing lack of red pattern paper. So I don't know how that happened. So I'm going to have to buy some more because I just don't have anything to choose from. I was looking for like a brick red, that burgundy color. I have nothing. So that's not happening. For green, this was the only piece of paper I could find that was even close. I do like that it's a little grungy because the rest of the prison is grungy, and you can see the floors there that aren't in perfect shape under the rug, which makes sense given it was a prison. So I do like it on here. I do think it brings out that green tone and then the green in the flowers. But if I use this, I have to mat this in white, I think, because otherwise it's just too much pattern against the rug. But I think if I mat it, I might get some nice separation there and that it'll look better. I went into my white cardstock scraps and I found this. And originally I thought, oh, I'll just cut the mat 1/8 of an inch around the whole photo and I'll be done with it. But when I was looking at the size of this, I will cut down widthwise a little bit to have that closer, but I kind of like this white showing at the bottom, so I think I may leave it. That way this could go down there and be against the white, I think, and then I could do a little cluster down here of some type. I'm not sure what else I would include because I was only working with this so far, but I'm sure I can find some other things. So I'm excited about that. That isn't what I plan to do, but now that I see it, I like it. All right, so I have that all adhered there, not this, but I think I'm going to put it over here because in my stuff that I had gathered for Philly, I actually found this in there, and I love it, but I had no plans for it really. And I love it that it's, you know, a little bit of a fancy font here, which goes with the fancy cell that nobody else got but him. So I think I'm going to put this down here and then overlap the Explorer just a little bit like so. Whoops. Like that, pretty much. And stick that all down. I think I still have a room where I could add a third thing because I do like clusters of odd numbers. So I think I'll find a third thing, but this is a great start, and I can just find another phrase or some other little thing that I can slip in there with that cluster and it'll be fine. And that might be all I do unless I do some splattering or something on the background. But I don't want to do so much that it takes away from the photo, so I'm trying to keep it simple. So because that die cut I had that said Explorer was so thin, I thought about trying to use my mono liquid glue, but it's so narrow that I decided to actually pull out my old Xyron sticker maker. I haven't had to use this in a very long time, but now I'm really glad that I kept it because I need it. So I ran it through there and voila, my backing is on there, so I just have to press a little bit here, peel off the top, and it's ready to be stuck on there. There you can see that that has been stuck down as well. So yay, that's done. And then I went looking for something to put as a third item here, and I was trying to figure out color. And I thought, well, this part of the lamp right here is an orangey tone, and there's orangey tones in the flowers. They're yellow, but there's orange in there as well. And I thought, well, maybe I'll find something. I came across these stickers that I have from Everyday Explorers, and I'm wondering if I can get away with using this one that says documented. It's very small. It would bring in just a little pop of color. I almost feel though that if I do it, I have to have something orange up here to balance it out. so it looks like I actually meant to do it to match things. So before I stick it down, I'm going to see what else I can find close to this color just to make sure that I really want to do it. Well, I found something I didn't expect. When I was looking through all my stickers, I came across these, and these are from Vicky Bouton. They came together, and when I was looking at these, I saw this orange flower, and I thought, okay, well, there are flowers in there. There's a flower pattern in the carpet. Maybe I could get away with that. I'm thinking I would actually put it down here somehow, overlapping like so, maybe to bring that in, and then I could still use that little documented sticker up at the top and just have it up here or something very nondescript, very subtle, and then have the big items at the bottom. So I'm going to try that next. All right, I think this one is done. I added the flower. There it is. And then I added the documented sticker up here, and I really like it. And I really love, nobody may get this but me, but I really loved that the flower here accentuates these flowers, because like, how absurd is it that somebody would be in prison yet have fancy flowers in there? I mean, I guess Al Capone had to live large even in prison, but I just find the juxtaposition very interesting. But now that everything is done, I can say this is another one finished for Philly. Thanks for watching.